If you're an agent here in Louisiana, you see the big numbers thrown around all the time. But have you ever really stopped to think about what goes into a team that operates at that kind of level? Well, today we're going to go behind the curtain. We're going to break down exactly how a team like the Wing Group pulls it off, using the real numbers from their own award ceremony. All right, let's get into it. So here it is, the big, flashy headline number, $156 million in 1 year. It's a huge number, for sure. It grabs your attention. But honestly, it's probably the least important number we're going to talk about. Because the real story isn't the what, it's the how. So that's really the question, isn't it? How do you actually build an engine that can produce a result like that? Is it just about finding a few agents who are absolute rock stars? Or is there something more going on, kind of under the hood? Okay, let's start peeling back the layers. We're going to move right past that giant dollar sign and look at the actual gears that make a machine like this run. So the first number behind that big number, 527 homes sold. I mean, just think about that. That averages out to more than 10 closings every single week of the year. It gives you a sense of the sheer pace of it all. But we're still just on the surface here.
Now this is where things get really interesting. 4,040. And let's be super clear. That's not closings. It's not even contracts. That is the number of qualified appointments the team's system set for its agents last year.
And that right there is the whole story. A number like 4040, it just doesn't happen by accident. It's not about individual agents grinding it out on their own. It is proof of a powerful, central system that's built for one single purpose: to create opportunities and put agents face-to-face with people ready to transact. You know, it's the difference between having to hunt for every single meal versus having a fully stocked kitchen handed to you.
So you have this massive operational machine, but does that really translate to success for the actual agents on the team? Well, let's take a look at the proof. And for our proof, we're going to zoom in on one agent's story. Let's talk about the team's Rookie of the Year, Bratton, and what happened in her very first full year in the business. This just lays it out perfectly. Over $6.6 million in volume, 28 families helped. But look at that bottom number, 135 appointments she actually met with. She didn't have to go find those people from scratch. The system gave her the at-bats, and her talent let her hit it out of the park. This is what real leverage looks like.
And Kaylin's story, it's not some crazy fluke, it's the whole point. When you look at their rewards, you see this exact pattern repeated over and over again. They've got agents in a platinum club doing over $8 million, a gold club over $5 million, all the way down to a solid group of million-dollar producers. The system is built to create success stories at every single level. But you know, a production engine this powerful, it's not just about the leads and the appointments. There's an entire ecosystem that has to be there to support it. For starters, look at their footprint. This isn't just some small team in one city. They are a force in 3 of the biggest markets in the state. Now, as an agent, what does that mean for you? It means more opportunity, a bigger network, and a brand that people actually recognize across the region. That's a huge leg up compared to going it alone. The team really said it best themselves in their own recap of the night. This isn't luck, it's a formula, plain and simple. You take driven, talented people, and you plug them into a system that has been fine-tuned for one thing: production. And that system, it includes a real culture of partnership. I mean, just look at the sponsors for their awards night. Lenders, title companies, inspectors. That tells you there's a deep network of people they trust. For an agent, that means when your client needs something, you're not scrambling. You have a go-to pro, which makes the whole process seamless for everyone. So after we break down the numbers, the system, the proof, the culture, it really all leads us to one final and maybe most important question. Just for a second, forget their numbers and think about your own. What would your business look like if a system was generating your share of 4,000 appointments a year? What could you actually achieve with that kind of support and scale working behind you? It's definitely something to think about.